we should be good now. Theoretically should. We'll know in a sec. Can I read?
It seems we are all out of leads.
My time has nearly come.
Oh my god. One sec. Okay, yeah, sorry about that. It was like some kind of technical error or whatever.
That's what my little ghost friend is telling me.
Your ghost friend?
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Hifumi, weren't you telling me you'd found some evidence?
Really? What kind of evidence?
Actually, you know, now that I'm thinking about it here calmly, it might not be all that relevant.
Jeez, does your confidence just get up and walk away? It's fine, man. Just tell us.
If you really insist, then... here it is.
What do you have there?
It happens to be an e-handbook. I found it laying on the ground, so I scooped it up.
It's mine, it's Mondo.
Shoot!
Sorry. This is never that obvious.
I got it! We know Chihiro's handbook was missing from the scene of the crime, right?
Yeah, sorry about that little edit thing that happened. Something happened with the internet and this live stream just stopped. You didn't really miss much.
For a fact indeed.
For the facts indeed.
I was totally sure I'd found it.
Then it must hold some clue about the culprit, right?
Well, that's what I was hoping. But it's busted. It won't even turn on.
I imagine the culprit broke it to get rid of any evidence after the murder.
That's odd. I didn't think the handbooks were quite so fragile.
I'm sure if you just smash the bits, I'm pretty sure it'll break.
You're right. They're not. They're totally waterproof and shock resistant. It would take an awful lot to break one.
And yet, this one does appear to be broken, as is Leon's, sitting useless in the main hall. For all your confidence, that is a remarkably high failure rate.
Do you think there might be some kind of mystery in there somewhere?
These damn handbooks are fucking worthless.
How precisely did the handbooks get broken?
I got it!
Hey!
You already told us before that the handbook has one weak point, didn't you?
I don't think we told everybody.
Yeah! You remember that? Sure, maybe I let that slip. But I never told anyone what the weak point actually was.
But if the handbook is supposed to never break, and two of them broke in quick succession, then...
These things are worthless pieces of crap.
Then we can only assume that someone's figured out its weakness. You know what the weakness is, right, Monokuma? So, what is it?
Huh? You're asking me?
I think it's a necessary piece of information if you want this to be a fair trial.
But if I tell you, and someone else decides to copy it, that would be very not good.
Just tell us already! Why would we want to break our own handbook?
Oh well, I have a weakness for pushy demands. But you're sure you won't follow their example?
Make it a rule or a regulation.
Then allow me to make a special announcement. The weak point of my cutting-edge e-handbook is... when it's exposed to high temperatures for too long, it will suffer a meltdown and totally break!
One of their ebooks in the sauna.
I flippin' knew it!
You knew it?
Yeah, because I found the handbook laying on the floor of the sauna.
The temperature in the sauna can reach over 200 degrees. Strange how you don't get burnt, huh? It's because as your sweat evaporates, it creates a cooling layer of air around your skin. If the hot air of the sauna were somehow pushed directly onto your skin, you'd definitely get fried. That layer of air would get blown away. That's why you may feel a burning when you move around. So when you're in a sauna, make sure to keep nice and still.
Sauna safety, Monokuma edition.
Wow, interesting. I learned one new fact today.
Yeah, I mean, hey, take it as you... I mean, you're still in a fucked up situation.
That is a mere trifling speck of knowledge.
That's actually pretty cool, actually. I'm not even gonna lie.
Anyway, if you found the victim's handbook in the sauna...
Oh, I'm gonna need to fix that.
Then the killer must have been purposely trying to raise its temperature in order to break it.
Swell.
Meaning the culprit somehow knew its weakness.
But how'd they find out? Monokuma said he didn't tell anyone, right?
We just got lucky and just threw it in there.
Indeed. Quite the mystery.
What if they found out by accident?
What do you mean by accident?
What if the killer took their own handbook into the sauna, not knowing its weakness, and it broke? They'd realize it was broken, of course, and it wouldn't be hard to figure out why. And once they had Chihiro's handbook, they knew they had an easy way to dispose of it.
I won't say it's not possible, but who would have done something like that? I don't know of anyone who took their handbook into the sauna.
I might know someone who did.
Whoa! Seriously?
I think the one who may have taken their handbook into the sauna was...
Do I have to select someone? I know who. Select someone. 1, 2, 3. I mean, I could select the other dude, but I'm gonna go with...
Here's my answer!
Here's my answer!
Mondo, your handbook got broken in the sauna, didn't it?
What?
I completely forgot.
Why? Why do you keep accusing him?
Bro.
Mondo and Taka had an endurance contest in the sauna not too long ago, remember?
Yeah, but did he have the keep-up with him?
And for the contest, Mondo just so happened to keep his school uniform on. But little did he realize, he'd also left his handbook in one of his uniform pockets. And when it was all over, Mondo discovered that taking your handbook into the sauna could easily destroy it.
No, wait, hold on. You've got it all wrong. He would never kill. I don't accept this. Show me the proof. The actual solid proof.
Oh, damn. Okay, multiple selections. Chill.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If what he says is correct,
Card
then
reader.
Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after all! Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Isn't he a gang leader? What? Are you sure about that, mate? He's like a gang leader or some shit. Okay.
Let's test Makoto's assertion. If
Card
what
reader,
he
no.
says is correct,
Broken
then
either.
Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook is actually broken, then that proves that what Makoto said is right.
What?
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
Oh, fuck! Damn it! Bastard!
See? Look! Makoto was wrong after Mondo wouldn't hurt a fly!
Let's test Makoto's assertion.
Card reader.
If what he says is correct,
broken handbook.
then
What I have
Mondo, you broke your own handbook.
Alright, bet.
In other words, if Mondo's handbook, then that proves that what Makoto...
Well, my goddamn handbook works just fine!
Bitch, please.
No, that's wrong! Mondo, the handbook you have right now, is it really yours?
The fuck is that supposed to mean?
The broken handbook that was in the main hall, isn't that one actually yours?
What the heck are you talking about?
What I mean is, I think Mondo swapped his handbook out for one that actually works. I think he took Leon's handbook and replaced it with his own. After all, Monokuma said himself that Leon's handbook never should have broken.
That's right! The punishment it suffered wasn't nearly enough to destroy it.
So then, the broken handbook in the main hall is actually Mondo's.
I like the way she says Makoto, it's adorable.
Which would mean
she puts an accent on it.
The handbook Mondo has right now is actually Leon's, yes?
But doesn't that violate the school regulation that says loaning out your handbook is prohibited?
Well, here's how I look at it. There is a rule about loaning your handbook to another student, but if they're dead, they're not a student. It's kind of a gray area, I admit. But no worries. If anything, it just makes things more interesting. As such, I decree that exchanging handbooks with a corpse is not a violation of the rules.
Well, Mondo, if I'm wrong about this, you're welcome to say so. I'm happy to admit I made a mistake, but...
Son of a bitch! What's wrong, bro? Come on! Tell him he's wrong!
Bro, Seth, Broham.
You are wrong! You have to be wrong!
Does he go like Super Saiyan after this?
Everything you just said is wrong! You made it all up!
Okay, then why don't we look back on this case one more time, from the beginning? That way, everything will become clear.
Closing arguments. Be gone! Oh. Look at her standing there like a fucking detective. Can we be sure? Okay. Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse with a duffel bag and... I think that's right, I could be wrong, but... Wait, which one did he actually? I'm gonna say this one because I'm an idiot. Wait. Oh, sorry. I mean, can we be sure that's blood? I'm just saying. Act 3. Oh, wait, hang on. Alright, now it makes sense. Okay, hang on. Let me just, yeah, we'll kind of come back to that one. I still don't know what killed her. I could be wrong on that one. Most likely, yeah. Byakuya looking creepy over here. Hey, I agree, man. I agree. Unfortunately, that's not what happened in this universe. But I guarantee you, Mondo will be joining Chihiro very soon. We're gonna figure this out. Hey, man, I agree. You whooped it. It's very different from how it is in V3. It's a little more challenging. Ah, okay, makes sense. Alright, good here. Oh, I didn't see that part. No. Which enter this one. Okay, so it was this.
The killer is you! First, let's take a look. Last night, Celeste saw Chihiro in the warehouse, correct? At the time, she was apparently stuffing something into a duffel bag.
He's so pretty.
That something was a blue tracksuit. You can confirm this, right, Celeste? With bag in hand, Chihiro headed out, even though it was officially nighttime. She made her way to the locker room, specifically the boys' locker room. But how could the victim, who was apparently a girl, access the boys' locker room? Simple, because she was really a he, which is why he was able to use his own e-handbook to gain entrance to the boys' locker room. Once inside, he met with someone there, and the person he met was the one who killed him. It seems likely that the killer grabbed the nearby dumbbell, approached the unsuspecting Chihiro, and attacked him. And that's where the bloodstains on the poster and carpeting in the boys' locker room came from. It was likely in the heat of the moment. The body was arranged, but the murder itself felt unplanned. Which is why the killer hurried to try and hide the act. First, pulling up the bloodstained carpet. Then, removing the bloody poster. And finally carrying the corpse into the girls' locker room. A girl's handbook was necessary to get into the locker room, of course. But this alone doesn't prove that the killer was necessarily a girl. After all, Sayaka and Junko's handbooks had been placed in the main hall. Using one of those, a boy could get into the girls' locker room without much problem. And that's exactly how the killer did it. With the carpet and the poster they brought with them, they got to work. They changed the layout of the boys' and girls' locker room in what you might call a crime scene switch. That could have been the end of things, but no. Byakuya discovered the body and decided to intervene in the situation.
I don't know why.
So, after stumbling on the crime scene,
Doing a lot further than I initially.
He went and grabbed the extension cord from the library, and then he got to work. He used the cord to string up Chihiro's lifeless body. The killer is you! He used the cord to Then, using the victim's own blood, he left a grisly message there at the scene of the crime. He wanted to create the illusion that Genocide Jack was responsible for the slaughter.
In the meantime,
and around the same time that Byakuya was putting together this facade, the killer, having already disposed of Chihiro's bag and other belongings, arrived at the sauna. There, they planned to destroy the last piece of evidence, Chihiro's handbook.
Ah, fuck. Okay. I don't really know what this is. Well, I mean, it's havoc getting this.
The killer is you!
Hang on, I'm gonna try it.
And around the same time that Byakuya... And just as the killer expected, the steamy sauna was enough to ruin the electronic gadget. Somehow, the killer knew that the handbook couldn't stand up to the heat of the sauna. And the reason they knew that is because the sauna had already wrecked their own handbook. And that's how it all played out. Isn't that right, Mondo Arata?
You are the killer.
Wait! No, this can't be right. Where's your evidence? Yeah, where's your evidence? You need evidence. You need proof. Without any proof, you can't pin any of this on him.
What is it? Pure time and nega time. No, please. Oh. Is it the same thing as the last time? I know I'm gonna regret skipping that, but you know, Lolo. Yo, Lolo. A moment of truth. Oh, he's doing it.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence.
Oh,
I won't listen. False. I refuse to vote. Show me some evidence.
What?
You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False.
Maybe you should actually read it. Shut up.
Show me some evidence.
I
won't listen. False.
God,
you're corrupt. I refuse to vote.
Hang on. Fuck. Sorry about that, my dumbass. I told you I was gonna regret reading that. Alright, now let's actually go back and fucking read it. Okay, let's go.
I refuse to give up yet.
I'm just gonna assume that the disembodied voice in the green title box is just Samugi talking. Okay, what is it? I don't know here. We'll be forced to mix it up. I hate you. I'll press O1, not yet. I might have pressed it by accident.
Show me some evidence. You're wrong. I won't listen. I refute you. False. Show me some evidence. I won't listen! False! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! False! Show me some evidence!
Let's press random buttons.
I won't listen! False! You're corrupt! I refuse to vote! I refute you! False! You're corrupt!
Oh, thanks.
Show me some evidence! I won't listen! I refuse to vote! Show me some evidence! You're wrong! I won't listen! I refute you! Show me some evidence!
Fuck.
This should prove it.
Oh, okay, cool. Bacon cheeseburgers? Bacon cheeseburgers in this
so far
house.
is right, Mondo must have replaced his broken handbook with Leon's. In which case, we can just check each of our handbooks right now. Once we do that, we'll...
We don't gotta do that.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I killed him.
See? Hey, I did a lot better.
Bro, what do you say?
I got no choice, man. After hearing all that, I gotta just... give up. Go ahead, Monokuma. Get it over with. Ask for the goddamn verdict.
Roger that!
Wait! Hold on!
No waiting! No holding up! Time for the moment we've all been waiting for! Grab your lever and give it a yank! Who will you elect as the Blackened this time around? Will you make the... What's it gonna be?
Get to it. Let's get... Voting time, voting time. Mondo, Mondo, Mondo. I agree with NJ Adante. The G-Baller should have whooped Mondo. I agree. You have to be joining Chihiro real soon.
What?
Mondo Wada. What's your reasoning, man?
Unbelievable.
You probably voted for Byakuya.
Sorry.
What is this?
Now then. Actually...
I think it becomes self-aware. If you don't want to hear it, just press the circle button. You'll breeze right through it. Anyway, let's go. The G-baller, man.
Weak.
You don't survive.
Hey,
Oh, come on. I don't think anybody here would fuck with Chihiro over that. Everybody here is cool.
What?
I'm sorry. But... That's right. I want to change.
It seems like you need to start on your emotional thing firsthand, kiddo.
Hey,
Yeah, that's right.
Uh-huh.
I still get why he killed him, though.
Correct.
What did he do?
Indeed. Certainly.
But...
Because... I knew it.
What is this? You're wrong!
Don't make me repeat myself.
Hey,
Starry-eyed kid, huh?
I just... Don't fuck with me!
Ah, okay. So his brother died in Gotta be careful on those motorcycles.
I just... I just...
I'm sorry. Huh? But I want to change.
You piece of... What? What?
Huh?
What?
No! What's wrong?
Damn you!
I just wanted to...
Yeah, that's right. You son of a bitch! I killed him. I killed Chihiro. Even after all this time, I'm still just as weak as I've always been. And thanks to that, I did something I can never take back.
Yep.
It can't be.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Ridiculous.
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment. Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Sorry, man. I couldn't keep the promise we made. From one man to another.
What's going down? Jesus. Game over. Nice hairstyle. That fucking cage of death. Oh, wow. That is actually pretty stupid.
What is this?
Naturally.
Hey. However,
What?
Don't worry. That's normal.
Honestly.
I ignored it. That's what Celeste's more worried about.
There is nothing to be done.
What?
Well,
That's right.
I see.
Oh, by the way, is Genocide Jack still here? Is she still turned?
Interesting.
Correct. Indeed.
Yeah, we're done listening to your shit, Byakuya. Moving
Hey.
on.
what's this?
You.
Mankind itself. There it is. New World Order.
What?
They're over-exaggerating.
Damn. What the heck?
Damn it! Ooh, how exciting!
That's enough. in the name of my family.
You're getting all riled up!
A victory is a foregone conclusion. We're just stepping stones at this point. Where's Spirit? Bet.
Well, anyway, like I was saying, this is a pretty good spot. Yeah, a really good spot. Anyway, isn't it amazing how that girl went and killed someone before things even had a chance to get boring? Once things really get moving, it'll be like a roller coaster. There won't be any stopping it. Fear and despair charge forward at a speed nothing can hope to match. But I must admit, I'm disappointed. I went to all the pain and effort of making you part of the group, and you couldn't play your part. You do remember you were supposed to make the first move, right? Well, no biggie. Nothing we can do about it now. So just do your best to make things more exciting from now on, okay? After all, that's what everyone wants to see. As long as you don't want to know my measurements, fire away.
My measurements. That is something Junko would say.
Ooh. My, you really took me by surprise there.
All I can hear is Kamakura, yes, queen.
I know I said you could ask anything, but super denied, ultra denied, demonic denied. Because you see, that's my ace in the hole. And nobody'd be dumb enough to reveal that, right? No matter how close they were to their friends.
Fucking Junko, bro. Fucking Junko. Boy's life of despair. Nothing more than a bloodstain now. The end. And the flies keep dropping. Rest in peace to the G-Baller. To be continued. Got Mondo's crazy jacket. Kamakura, yes, queen. That's all I can hear is Kamakura, yes, queen. Two of a kind, ladies and gentlemen. Two of a fucking kind. Give me a reason. Okay. Wait, where am I gonna...
I know I shouldn't cry.
Little bit of fan service before we go.
I've had enough. I can't take it anymore. Getting out of here anytime soon, it's impossible. I can't let myself think about how much I want to get out of here. If I keep thinking like that, I might decide to.
Donuts. Oh, have I switched characters now? What the hell's going on there? Hey, chapter 3, I have no problem with it.
Okay.
I'm waiting until it gives me a free spot to move around.
Huh?
The fuck?
Huh? But...
I want to see what this is real quick. Then we'll cut it off from there. Gasp! Gasp! The G-Baller has risen. Hallelujah! Next generation. Yes! Alright. Give me a reason. Come on, damn it!
So then,
How about that?
My boy looking all shook.
Impossible.
A digital clap. Yes. Oh my yes. A digital clap. Dude just saw his bro get executed.
Well...
Hashtag digital clap in the comments, please. Thank you.
Well...
Okay, I'm cutting it off here. Well, hang on. Map. Well, on map. I've always wanted to see what happens when you save in the middle of a quote-unquote cutscene. Hang on. I'm gonna triple save because I'm paranoid like that. And one more time for 50 good measure. Return to main menu. Okay, I'm cutting it off because I'm tired. And that's really about it. But if you liked what you saw, be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe. And everyone out there who's listening to me, pay your respects for the G-Baller. But he's back digitally. You know, they always say he will come back in many shapes and forms. So, he has risen. So, I'm Jack Rage, and this is Or Valentine, or whatever the fuck I go by nowadays. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.